Hi, Christine. It's Mark, and I just wanted to go through your site real quick. I sure don't mean to be harsh. You can take a look at my own site. See, it's a hot mess right now, and these are just my thoughts on your site. Let's see. First off, let me open this up a little bit. You can see your tab here is just home. This is your site title, and this is a first order SEO element, and nobody searches on home. So that needs to be gone through, and the site titles or page titles need to be fixed. The other thing is, I think this would be better over here where it says See Insight Group if this was an identity. Another thing is there is some shadowing going on here in the middle of the page that is not used for the mobile. I would suggest, yeah, here you can see that shadow line. I would suggest leaving the shadows off. The trend is, this was particularly because of Apple and Android now over the last year of updates, is to go towards a flatter design. So the same with the shadow here on the navigation. Just it doesn't really serve a purpose. Down here, these should be headlines. Those are also first order, and it's just orange text. So they should be headline 1, headline 2, and such as that. The same here. Anything that's bold should be headlines. I'm not sure what this is. It probably is just unfinished. And I think I would do something styling to make the bottom of the page a little more attractive. The same with this. And also, if I were you, I would move your contact information and phone number, email, or social media, whatever makes sense, and I would put it up here in the upper right. So you would have your site identity, even if it's an animation, over here on the top left, and then across you would have your contact information. Just the Google and the internet is used for as a yellow pages, as a white pages, for everything. And to be presented your site when all somebody wants to do is follow up and maybe let you know they're going to be late for an appointment and they don't have your number right now, so they want to look it up. So that's how I would change the home page. I want to talk real quick about your testimonials. These are strong, and they have some particularly compelling language in them. Okay, but I would, and they're from notable resources, but I would turn them around. Let me show you real quick what I mean. Here's a guy who is a QuickBooks expert here in Sedona, and you can see that the titles for the testimonials are fairly strong in terms of search points. We trusted him to our business, helpful in setting up our QuickBooks account. He's patient, methodical. They should stress your attributes and, if possible, include elements where people would be searching. Here's some testimonials for a real estate agent here in Sedona. Did not know Danielle sold. Danielle certainly knows Sedona. Danielle is a highly skilled professional with knowledge. When you're looking for a home, use Danielle. So you can see most of these titles relate to the what somebody would probably be using something as search terms. So find the perfect Sedona home, those types of things. More also important is we linked the testimonials on the page. Going back to Ben, here's his client testimonials, and they sit in a slider, as you can see. And here are Danielle's and Damien's testimonials, and they also sit in a slider on the main page. These use what's called rich snippets, and I can kind of show you the difference between rich snippets on your site. So you have one rich snippet, and these Google are using as elements to determine your search engine ranking, and it just identifies your site as a website. Excuse me. Here's the ones for Danielle and Damien on their real estate. I have an error here that I need to clean up, but you can see we go through. But most importantly, they have their reviews listed as a rich snippet, all 12 items. And so those stars and that snippet will show up in the search results. It also lists it as a website. It lists it as creative work, navigation elements. The more of the rich snippets you have, the better. And this is a relatively new element that was white papered. Gee whiz, about, I say relatively new, and it's 5 years ago, was white papered by Google, Yahoo, Bing, and Yandex, among others. So that's about it for this. It's been too long. We're almost 6 minutes. I will address something else here real quick, and but in another screencast. Thanks.